up, you guys? We're back with another video, and we're here to ask you guys, who is the real tribal chief? Is it Roman Reigns or Mr. Solosikoa?
Because as you guys know, Solosikoa has made it very clear that he has been running things as the new tribal chief.
Since Roman Reigns lost their title, as he say, in the beginning he said our title. No, you wouldn't hold it.
He's now saying their title. Well, which one is it, Solo? Literally. Because as you guys know, there's been multiple rumors going around saying that Roman Reigns could be returning either this week or next week.
At Money in the Bank. And I just came to the conclusion, you guys, Solo was jealous. Solo is very jealous. Solo is jealous that Roman Reigns gets the private jet. Roman Reigns gets a wise man. Roman Reigns holds the gold. Roman Reigns holds the records. Solo is jealous. He is mad. So when Roman Reigns comes back, Roman Reigns got something to be mad at.
Yes, he does. And the crazy part about that is, with Solosikoa is basically false claiming that he is the tribal chief.
And he has talked to Roman Reigns.
And it has really made Paul Heyman feel some type of way, even what he said this past week. Said that Roman Reigns is never coming back.
And Paul was like, that cannot be possible. But this is another thing, you guys. Orders from Roman Reigns. The tribal chief said, do not lay hands on CM Punk because he means a lot to Paul Heyman.
And that's crazy. Roman Reigns said that, gave that order out.
And it's crazy because anybody Roman Reigns comes in contact with, you get hands.
Roman Reigns does not care.
Exactly. He don't care. He don't care what comes out of his mouth. It's just the point that now Roman Reigns actually said that. He felt a little sympathy for CM Punk. That was crazy. That blew my mind.
It blew everybody's mind. Do not touch CM Punk.
Because he means a lot to
Paul.
But this is the thing, you guys. It's like Solo is just holding Paul Heyman hostage. He hasn't talked to Roman.
No.
If that was the case, if he talked to Roman, he would have ran by Roman that he's kicking Jimmy out of the bloodline. Or Roman would have gave that order, kick Jimmy out of the bloodline. Nah, that was Solo doing it.
No. And in this case, Solosikoa has literally ruined everything that Roman Reigns touched and made relevant.
And he built, like, literally, how do you fuck up the family tree? How do you mess it up within months?
And months prior. So Solosikoa, what are the consequences for Solosikoa? And then think about this. We're hearing that it's going to be an acknowledgement ceremony
for Jacob.
For Jacob for 2.
We have to talk about that.
That's something else you guys need to be in store for this upcoming week as well.
But it's just the point. Who is the real tribal chief? Who is the real head of the table? You guys know Solo want to be Roman Reigns so bad that he went and got a right-hand man.
You know it's that bad that Solosikoa got tired of doing all the dirty work in the bidding, that he's finally thinking that he's in charge now. Like, he's not here. I'm in charge. You did this. This is your fault.
And then the disrespect towards Paul Heyman, the wise man, the OG. This is what you do to Paul Heyman. You treat him like he's trash.
And it is the worst feeling ever. But if you guys did not notice anything, go back and watch the video of Tama Tonga and Tonga Loa looking at each other when Jacob for 2 debuted on Friday Night SmackDown.
Man, he scared them. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all supposed to be down with the family. Why are you afraid of this family member? I think you're afraid of this family member because he's actually family.
And by the way, newsflash, Roman Reigns never begged or told anybody, hey, whoa, don't do this, don't do that. Solosikoa looked weak.
Looked weak all the way in. That was bad, but that's for another video. The next video.
Yeah.
That was funny. But it's like Solo really been showing his true colors. Like, you really flipped the Bloodline up. And the Bloodline looking horrible on SmackDown. It's like, look how you made the Wise Man, the special counsel, look. Like, no, this is not it.
Newsflash. Roman Reigns held the title for 1,000 days. Solo Sikoa never held no title for 1,000 days.
I also came to the conclusion Solo been jealous since he got a part of the Bloodline. He was jealous Roman Reigns held gold. He was jealous his two twin brothers held gold. So he was just waiting, plotting, and waiting on the opportunity. And now that Roman Reigns gone, he took it. But it's like, Solo, this finna backfire on you.
You are, if you don't know this at all, Solo, you are playing a dangerous game. Because now we're literally in the works of who is the real tribal chief.
Who's the real head of the table?
Who's really giving orders?
Who's really giving orders? We gonna already put it out here. It ain't The Rock that's giving orders.
No, it's not.
So stop saying it.
Please. Please stop.
Stop saying it. The Rock ain't giving nothing.
We've seen the comments. We've seen it in the past. Stop saying it.
The only person that's giving orders is Roman Reigns. That's it. The Rock is giving orders on a movie set. Yes.
Yes.
But anyway, it's just the whole point, you guys. It's like Solo Sikoa really think he's running SmackDown, that he runs the place, that he can do this, he can do that, he can bully Paul. Has Solo Sikoa became a big bully? Yes.
Has the Solo Sikoa really think that he can run SmackDown? No, he does not.
The man runs. He gets away.
The man runs, leaves, like literally dodges out of trouble.
And you guys remember a while back, last year, the year before, when Solo was with Roman, and you guys remember directly when Cody told Solo he wasn't ready. And guess what? Cody was right. Solo is not ready. Solo is doing things on his own terms. You created a whole bloodline that's not even family. You put two people in your family that's not even related to you guys.
And the tribal necklace is not even under Solo's neck.
So
if
it's
anybody's seen that.
Exactly. So how are you the tribal chief without the necklace? You can't be a chief if you do not have a necklace.
So that's what got us wondering. Is this whole acknowledgement ceremony this upcoming Friday, are we really going to see Solo finally get acknowledged as the tribal chief?
No.
No.
We will never see that happen. Never. We will never see it happen. Even Jey Uso said in an interview, he said Roman Reigns will always be his tribal chief. So if that tells you that, Solo, nobody listens to you.
Nobody listens to Solo.
You're like a walking stone.
So this makes us even wonder this right here. When Roman Reigns does come back, will Solo finally take the necklace off of Roman Reigns? Or will Roman Reigns literally just look at him and be like, you will never get this?
Well, we already know what the answer gonna be. He would never put it around his neck. He would never touch it.
But if we go back, look at this very closely. When you guys watch the video, when Solo Sikoa picked up the tribal necklace, when he picked it up, and Roman Reigns looked at him and said, give it to me.
Looking like, what are you looking at this month? That necklace is something you have to earn. Solo hasn't been on the main roster long enough to earn anything.
So basically, when you look at that clip, Solo Sikoa already had it in his mind. I want this, and I want power and control what he has.
Well, it's like, yeah, you got the power and control over being a bully. If you want to be honest, thinking everybody that steps foot on SmackDown is supposed to be afraid of you. And it fails every single time. So when Roman Reigns comes back, I would not be surprised if Roman Reigns beats Solo down. I would not be surprised if he disowns him. I wouldn't be surprised if he takes back the tribal wear and put it on Jimmy. I would not be surprised.
Either
Jimmy or Jay or both of them. I would not be surprised. Because right now, the way Solo is, you don't deserve to be a part of anything. So it's like this actually showed the way Solo been acting. This why it shows he's not championship material. This shows why don't nobody take him serious. He get more boos more than Dominic.
Literally. I mean, literally. He gets more boos than Dominic. You know that's bad, guys.
Exactly. When people be up there booing Dominic. But it's just the point. Who is the real tribal chief? See, in Solo head, he got to the point where he is the real tribal chief. That I own this, I own that. I just came to the conclusion Solo just decided to create his own faction, took his family out of it, holding wise men hostage until Roman Reigns makes his return.
But how long will it be when Roman Reigns makes his return?
Because I'm going to be honest with you guys. When Roman Reigns returns, he's not coming alone.
Paul Heyman is literally at a whole breaking point right now, where he is literally telling superstars, don't do this. Take me with you.
Yeah, especially CM Punk, man. When he gave CM Punk a hug, it was shocking because I'm like, these two haven't hugged in years.
And as you guys know, if it wasn't for Paul Heyman being the wise man of CM Punk, 434 days to be champion, CM Punk would have never really made it that far.
No. Anybody that was with Paul Heyman, you held gold. You kept it for a good little while.
Oh yeah, you
and
did.
Look at Brock Lesnar.
Look at Roman Reigns.
So it's like, look at CM Punk. So it's so many names. Big Show. You can name a lot of them. But it's just the whole point. Solo really thinks he's the tribal chief of the family. He really thinks he is feeding the family. You ain't feeding the family.
I have not seen Solo feed the family since once.
Man, Solo, you need to go back doing what you've been doing.
You know,
he was like a stone. You just stand there doing this. You need to go back to that until you know your role.
And you know the crazy part about it? Roman actually had food where they were in the back.
Yep.
Sikoa has not even said anything. Y'all go get y'all something. It's food in the back. And it's like, we haven't heard none of that at all.
No, because he just want complete power. He thinks everybody owes him everything. So he felt like just because he's the tribal heir that he gets to become the tribal chief. He lied and said that he talked to Roman Reigns. In reality, nobody's talked to Roman Reigns.
Nobody has talked to Roman Reigns.
Nobody's talked to Roman Reigns. And now it's a problem because when Roman Reigns returns, he's going to be on the vengeance tour. It's no I'm sorry. It's no more this. It's no more that. It's no more hugs. It's no more acknowledgement. Nothing.
No, and the crazy part about this is Roman has even took to social media to even unfollowing Solo off of X.
Exactly.
Because he's been watching Solo. Mm-hmm. And I think this past Friday, after what he saw, let's not this past Friday, but the Friday after that, after what he saw, I think he knew like, we got to put an end to this.
Yeah. And look exactly what happened. Look exactly what happened, you guys. And it's sad. It's sad. Solo did all of this for attention, and he bullying Paul, trying to bully management, trying to say this, say that. Yo, it's like you really want to be relevant. It got so bad to the point where you had to get two nobodies to play as your brothers.
It's the damnest thing ever, literally.
You got two nobodies to play as your brothers because you know deep down your real brothers, they're going to get the job done. They're going to win gold. They're going to be a talk about. You ain't going to be anything.
So, if you're Sikoa, how do you solidify yourself as the real tribal chief?
Exactly. What have you done to call yourself the tribal chief? Because every time that name is mentioned, it is only mentioned for Roman Reigns only. And people laugh at Solo and take him as a joke.
And every time you say the word tribal and chief together, you get booed.
Mm-hmm.
What's up with that?
And then the Tongans, it's like they don't even know how to defend themselves. I'm like, what type of backup is this?
Not good at all. But in this case, Solo, you were not the real tribal chief.
Nor the head of the table. You're not putting food on the table. You're not sitting at the edge of the table. You ain't sitting nowhere but on the sidelines.
So in this case, for Sikoa, how do you really solidify yourself as the real tribal chief when Roman Reigns comes?
For Sikoa, how do you explain your actions to Roman Reigns when he returns?
That's the main thing too, as well.
You can't explain anything because he done saw everything.
And you can't say it's and like there's nothing around your neck.
There's nothing around your neck. Another thing is you can't blame the Tongans because of Jimmy, because no, you made that choice on your own.
And you can't blame the fans or the people either. You can't say it's because of y'all. It's because of them. No, it's not.
No, it's not. Solo just mad because once again, don't nobody pay him no attention. Don't nobody care about him. It's just that. I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I don't even care for Solo. Why? Solo is boring. Solo don't do anything. Ever since he been on the main roster for a good 3 years now, he haven't done nothing.
No.
Nothing. He hasn't participated in nothing. That's a shame. Man, the man didn't even participate in the Royal Rumble. Man, no. You know it's bad when his older brothers participated in the Royal Rumble this year and he didn't do anything.
No, he didn't.
But be there by Roman's side. That's it. Half of the time, hell, you ain't even have to be by Roman's side. Matter of fact, Roman didn't even need you doing his Royal Rumble match.
So after all of this, he thought that he would get a little bit of power and control with Roman Reigns after tag teaming with him, being by his side, doing everything he's supposed to do.
It's like he thought just because he was under Roman Reigns' leadership that he can do what the tribal chief does. Nah, you just really messed up, Solo, and I ain't gonna feel sorry for you. No, you deserve everything that's coming your way.
So hardships and reality is going to kick in. Sikoa.
You was never meant to be the tribal chief.
No, you were not.
You were never meant. And you would never be it.
And come this upcoming week or next week, you face the consequences of your actions by the real tribal chief, Roman Reigns.
And you can't sit up there and be like, well, such and such said this, such and such. No. Because everybody knows Roman Reigns always has a trick up his sleeve. Roman Reigns returning, he's not coming along. Everybody been looking for Jimmy. I came to the conclusion that Jimmy is going to return with Roman.
And another thing to throw out there, does Sikoa have all the answers? Can he really answer to Roman Reigns and tell him what really drew him to be like this?
Exactly. Can you? Or you just think, okay, just because this is what Roman Reigns did. Roman Reigns came out every other Friday doing this, doing that, doing this, doing that. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that because I'm the tribal heir. Look, you got so big-headed to the point where nobody even pays attention to you. Don't nobody acknowledge you. People look at you as a laughing stock. Man, you've been on the roster this long and haven't won not one single title.
No, you have not.
That's a shame.
So for Sikoa to really solidify himself as a tribal chief, does he need to win gold?
Yeah.
Yes, he does.
You need to do something. I mean, come on. Let's be honest. Let's take this back to pandemic era. Say for instance, if Jay would have beat Roman Reigns in Hell in a Cell, Jay would have been the one that got that around his neck. Roman wouldn't have that around his neck. But then again, if Jay would have had that around his neck, Jay would have held all the power, and we probably would have saw a side of Jay we didn't like.
That's what I'm saying. So, in this case, will Sikoa ever get the tribal necklace?
No.
No,
man, you know it's that bad if you know it's that bad when Roman put the necklace around Jay's neck. What that told you? The ultimate disrespect.
And he was just playing along with everything that has happened. But is Sikoa out to manipulate Roman Reigns? Could he manipulate Roman Reigns?
And try to lie and say...
And try to lie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, I don't see Solo as what he used to be. You know, you guys used to call Solo the street champ. I don't see a street champ no more. I just see a boring Solo who can't get the job done, who lost so many matches since he's been on the main roster. Nobody has taken him serious. Nobody has boosted him. Nobody's done anything.
No offense. I look at Solosikoa as probably a weird version of The Weeknd, wearing all this damn shit in blinded lights.
He's supposed look. I'm assuming he's supposed to be Roman Reigns off the Bloodline, shirt. When they all was sitting down,
well,
and had the money.
He need to stop doing that. No offense. This don't make no sense.
No, because Roman didn't even have no gloves on.
He's wearing this like he's some type of Scarface mafia boss thing or what? No, that ain't it.
That's what I'm saying.
And no offense, if this is your bloodline, wouldn't you kind of make this real serious? This ain't serious.
This is a joke.
This is a joke.
I mean, you know it was that bad. Like I said, throw it out. You know it's that bad when your own cousin came and outshined you.
And speaking of that, that's a story for another time. But we're just gonna throw it out there. What is Jacob Fatu going to do in this new bloodline?
That's a good question. Because when Roman returns, does Jacob bow down to Solo? Or do he bow down to Roman Reigns, the real tribal chief?
And another thing too as well for this upcoming week. Who is really going to get acknowledged in this bloodline ceremony?
Exactly.
That's something you really got to think about too as well. Who?
That's a good thing. Who is the main thing? I guess we won't know then, until they show us on TV and stuff like that.
Exactly.
I guess we'll know then. But just to throw it out there, you guys, who is the real tribal chief to you? My loyalty, where I stand with Roman Reigns all the way.
And we hear a lot of you people say The Rock is the real tribal chief. We've been hearing that too.
Man, we've been hearing that for the longest.
We've been hearing that for the longest. Literally.
We've been hearing that for the longest, for years.
But who is the real tribal chief, y'all? Who is it? Is it Roman Reigns? Or is it Solosikoa?
It's Roman Reigns.
In this case, make sure y'all comment down below and tell us, who do you think is the real tribal chief? Who do you basically acknowledge?
Who you acknowledge? Who's the real head of the table? Who's the real tribal chief? Who's the one that put food on your table, your kids' table, all this shit?
And who really holds the power to all of this?
Yeah, we already know who holds the power. We already know who's the GOAT. We all know who's the real tribal chief, who's the real head of the table, who's the real wise man. We all know. But until next time, you guys have a good one. We came to ask you guys who is the real tribal chief. We will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.